Hi, this is Trimurthulu, lecturer in commerce from KVM Chambers Junior College. Now let us see the single entry system, that is accounts from incomplete records. Before going to the problem, now let us see what is the meaning of single entry system briefly. Single entry system is an incomplete, inaccurate, unscientific system of bookkeeping because the double entry aspect transactions are not recorded here. It maintains only personal accounts and cash accounts, all real accounts and nominal accounts are totally ignored. This system is used for only certain business houses. This system is called accounts from incomplete records or single entry system. Now let us see the methods. Ascertain profit or loss. The methods, first method statement of affairs method, second one conversion method. According to this method, that is statement of affairs method, we need to follow certain steps. Step 1, ascertain opening capital. Opening capital means capital at the beginning of the year. And step 2, ascertain closing capital. Closing capital means capital at the end of the year. Step 3, add to amount of drawings to the closing capital. Drawings means this is owner's personal usage. Owner's personal usage is called drawings. Step 4, deduct the amount of additional capital introduced from the above to get the adjusted capital. And step 5, ascertain profit or loss by deducting opening capital from the adjusted capital. Now let us see the statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss. Particulars, amount. Here first of all take closing capital. Add drawings. Now subtract additional capital. Additional capital. This is called adjusted capital. Now less opening capital. This amount is profit or loss. If the amount is in Here we solve the following problem. Calculate profit or loss from the following data. It is capital as on 1/1/2018 rupees 70,000. Second one, capital as on 31/12/2018 for rupees 1,20,000. Third one, drawings during the year. Rupees 5,000. Fourth one, additional capital additional capital introduced during the year rupees 12,000. This is the problem. Now let us see the answer of the problem. Now we need to prepare statement of profit or loss. Particulars amount. Here first of all you take closing capital. That is capital as on 31st/12/2018. This is year ending. This is closing capital. Now you take 1,20,000 and add drawings during the year rupees 5,000. Here we take drawing 5,000. 1,20,000 plus 5,000, 1,25,000. Next, less additional capital introduced during the year 12,000. Here we take 12,000. 1,25,000 minus 12,000, 1,13,000. 1,13,000 adjusted capital. This is called adjusted capital. Less opening capital as on 1/1/2008. Here starting capital, opening capital 70,000. Here 70,000. 1,13,000 minus 70,000, 43,000. This is called profit. This is sum number 1. And let us see the another sum. Find out example 2. Find out profit or loss for the year ended 31st/12/2019. 31st/12/2019. Here first one, capital at the end of the year, that is 31st/12/2019. 31st/12/2019, rupees 40,000. Second one, capital at the beginning, that is 1/1/2019. 1/1/2019, 30,000. Third one, drawings, rupees 8,000. Fourth one, additional capital, rupees 6,000. This is the problem. Now the answer. First of all, you heading statement of profit or loss for the year ended for the year ended 31st/12/2019. 31st/12/2019. Particulars: amount here. First of all, you take closing capital or capital at the end of the year. Capital as on 31st/12/2019. Capital at the end of the year. The amount is 40,000. Amount 40,000. Amount 40,000. Add drawings. Here the drawings amount, rupees 8,000. Okay, 40,000 plus 8,000 is equal to 48,000. Less additional capital. Here the additional capital amount is rupees 6,000. That's additional capital. Rupees 6,000. 48,000 minus 6,000, 42,000. This is called adjusted capital. Now less opening capital. Capital at the beginning, that is rupees 30,000. 42,000 minus 30,000, 12,000. This is plus value. This is called profit. That is. Now let us see the another problem or another example, number 3. Example number 3. Find out profit or loss of Mr. Ram for the year ended 31st/12/2016. 31st/12/2016. 1. Capital on 1/1/2016. Rupees 1,20,000. Rupees 1,20,000. Second one, drawings during the year. 1,000 per month. 1,000 per month. Next, additional capital. capital rupees 20,000. Additional capital rupees 20,000. And fourth one, capital on 31st 12 2016 rupees 1,60,000. 1,60,000. Now let us see the solution of the above problem. Here, statement of profit or loss, for the year ended 31st 12 2016. 31st 12 2016. Here we take first of all closing capital or capital at the end of the year. Capital on 31st 12 2016. This is the ending capital. Capital on 31st 12 2016. This is ending capital, and capital on 1/1 2016. This is opening capital. First you take closing capital or capital on 31st 12 2016. Capital on 31st 12 2016 rupees 1,60,000. Rupees 1,60,000. Add drawings. Here the drawings amount, drawings during the year 1,000 per month. 1,000 per month. That is 1,000 into 12. 12,000 in this year. 1,000 per month. 1,000 into 12. 12,000 in this year. The total of 1,60,000 plus 12,000. 1,72,000 less additional capital. Additional capital. Here additional capital is rupees 20,000. Subtract from this amount 1,72,000 minus 20,000. 1,52,000. This is adjusted capital. This is called adjusted capital. It's called adjusted capital. Now less the amount of opening capital. Capital on 1/1 2016. Capital on 1/1 2016 rupees 1,20,000. 1,20,000. 1,52,000 minus 1,20,000. That is 32,000. This is profit. This is also profit. Now let us see the another problem. Problem number 4. Mr. Ramesh commenced business on 1/1/2014 with a capital of rupees 40,000. The capital of rupees 40,000. 40,000. On 31st 12 2014, his financial position as follows. That is, cash in hand rupees 10,000. Cash at bank rupees 14,000. And debtors rupees 15,000. Furniture rupees 20,000. Machinery rupees 30,000. And creditors rupees 9,000. And here he withdraw for personal use during the year rupees 5,000 personal use. And introduced additional capital during the year rupees 10,000. You are required to calculate profit or loss. This is the problem. First of all, here we find out closing capital, because see the problem. Mr. Ramesh commenced business on 1/1/2014 with a capital of rupees 40,000. Ramesh commenced business on 1/1/2014 with a capital of rupees 40,000. 1/1/2014 means starting of the year. This 40,000 is opening capital. And on 31st 12 2014, his financial position as follows. And he is given some assets and liabilities. Now we are calculate statement of affairs at the end of the year. Statement of affairs is nothing but balance sheet. At the end of the year. He withdraw for personal use during the year 5,000. Personal use means drawings. Drawings 5,000. And introduced additional capital during the year 10,000. Here the additional capital is rupees 10,000. So we need to prepare here the statement of affairs to calculate closing capital. By the above assets and liabilities. With the help of above assets and liabilities. Statement of affairs. For the year ended year ended 31st 12 2014. Statement of affairs is nothing but balance sheet. Balance sheet. Liabilities. Liabilities, rupees or amount. Assets. Assets, rupees. Okay. Statement of affairs for the year ended. Here, cash in hand. Cash in hand is an asset. So it is taken into assets, asset side. Cash in hand. Cash in hand. Rupees 10,000. And cash at bank. This is also asset. Cash at bank. Rupees 14,000. Debtors. Debtors. This also asset. Rupees 15,000. Furniture. Furniture is also attached. This is taken into asset side. Furniture. Furniture. Rupees 20,000. Next one. Machinery. Machinery is also asset. Taken into asset side. Rupees 30,000. 30,000. Last one. Creditors. Creditors is a liability. So it is taken into liability side. Creditor. Creditors. Rupees 9,000. Rupees 9,000. Now let us see the difference between these two. Total of the assets. Asset side 30, 20, 30,000, 20,000, 50, 65,000, 75, 79, 89,000 total. Total 89,000. The same total is taken into here. 89,000. Here 89,000 minus 99,000. The difference between these two 80,000. This is called capital. Capital or balancing figure. Balancing figure or capital at the end of the year. Statement of affairs at the end of the year 31st 12 2014. Now here we calculate the closing capital. Closing capital, balancing figure. Closing capital. Okay. Now let us prepare statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss. Particulars. Amount. Particulars. Amount. Here closing capital. Closing capital or capital at the end of the year. Here we find out the closing capital. Closing capital amount 80,000. Closing capital 80,000. Now at drawings. Drawings. He withdraw for personal use during the year 5,000. Personal use means drawings. At drawings. At drawings rupees 5,000. 80,000 plus 5,000. 85,000. Less additional capital. Additional capital. Additional capital. And introduced additional capital during the year rupees 10,000. Additional capital 10,000. 85,000 minus 10,000 equal to 75,000. This is adjusted capital. Adjusted capital 75,000 less opening capital here the opening capital. Mr. Ramesh commenced business on 1/1/2014 with a capital of rupees 40,000. 1/1/2014 capital 40,000. This is opening capital. 75,000 minus 40,000 is equal to 35,000. This is called profit. This is profit. Okay. Now let us see the problem number 5. Mr. Rajesh started business with a capital of rupees 70,000 as on 1/1/2016. On 31/12/2016, his financial position as follows. It is cash in hand, rupees 20,000, cash at bank, rupees 10,000, furniture, rupees 40,000, machinery, rupees 30,000, debtors, rupees 15,000, and creditors rupees 5,000. And during the year he withdraws rupees 12,000 for his personal use. And he introduced rupees 20,000 as additional capital. You are required to calculate profit or loss. Okay. Let us see the problem. Mr. Rajesh started business with a capital of rupees 70,000 as on 1/1/2016. Started with a capital of rupees 70,000 on 1/1/2016. This is opening capital. And on 31st 12 2016, his financial position as follows: cash in hand rupees 20,000, cash at bank rupees 10,000, furniture rupees 40,000, machinery rupees 30,000, debtors 15,000, and creditors 5,000. These all are assets and liabilities at the end of the year. These are assets and liabilities at the end of the year. Here we prepare the statement of affairs as on 31st 12 2016. Here we get closing capital. Okay. Statement of affairs. As on 31st 12 2016 of Mr. Rajesh. Here we draw the balance sheet. Liabilities, amount, assets, amount. Liabilities, amount, assets, amount. No, see. On 31st 2016, his financial position as follows. Here, cash in hand is an asset. Cash in hand taken into asset side, rupees 20,000, and cash at bank, this is also asset. Cash at bank, rupees 10,000. Next, furniture, this is also asset. So this is taken into asset side. Furniture, rupees 40,000. Next, machinery is also asset. So this is taken into asset side. Machinery, rupees 30,000. Next, debtors is also asset. Rupees 15,000. Last one, creditors is a liability, so this is taken into liability side. Creditors, rupees 5,000. Now let's take the total and difference between these two. Total of the asset side: 15,000, 30,000, 45, 85, 95, 1,15,000. Total 1,15,000. Same total taken into here. Now the difference between 1,15,000 and 5,000. 1,10,000. This is balancing figure or closing capital. Now we know the closing capital and opening capital, and also during the year he withdrawn 12,000 for his personal use. Personal use means drawings. Here the drawings rupees 12,000, and he introduced 20,000 as additional capital. Here additional capital is rupees 20,000. Now you are required to prepare statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended. For the year ended 31st 12 2016. Here first of all we take closing capital. Closing capital. Here the closing capital. Here we are calculated rupees 1,10,000. 1,10,000. Closing capital or capital at the end of the year. Rupees 1,10,000. Now add drawings. Here the drawings. During the year he withdrawn rupees 12,000. He withdrawn rupees 12,000 for personal use. This is the drawings. Rupees 12,000. 1,10,000 plus 12,000. 1,22,000. Less additional capital. Additional capital rupees. He introduced rupees 20,000 as additional capital. Here we take 20,000 as additional capital. Additional capital rupees 20,000. 1,22,000 minus 20,000. 1,02,000. This is adjusted capital. Adjusted capital. Finally, less capital at the beginning. Capital at the beginning. Here capital at the beginning. Here Mr. Rajesh started business with a capital of rupees 70,000. This is opening capital. Or capital at the beginning rupees 70,000. 1,02,000 minus 70,000 equal to 32,000. This is called profit.